All right, welcome to this example here where we're going to be taking a look at the chance or the probability of flipping a coin 2 times and getting heads both times. Now, when we think about flipping a coin, we know that it's a 50-50 chance, okay? So for any of you that deal with coins, this is specifically, I'm going to use a Canadian example here. I'm going to flip a loonie, okay? We have a heads on one side, a tails on the other, so it's a 50-50 chance of getting either one. So what is the chance of flipping this coin? There we go, we get a heads, and then doing it a second time and getting a second heads. All right, well, it's not 50% chance. Let's take a look at how we're going to do this. When there are two different events, now in this case we have two events that are going to happen, okay? We have to follow these steps. So in this case we have two events that are happening. We're going to flip a coin once, and then afterwards, we're going to flip a coin again, and we're going to hopefully get and we're going to look at what's the chance of getting the exact probability of those two things happening in order. Okay, so of those things happening in order. Number one, we need to determine the theoretical probability that the first event is going to happen. Well, in this case here, our events are exactly the same, so it's not going to change anything. But we're going to say that the first chance is that we get a heads, okay, or the probability of getting a heads is 1/2, okay, and the second one, which is the second thing we need to do, is the second event is also looking for a heads, and that's also going to be 1/2, the probability. So in both cases, they are a 1 in 2 chance, heads, tails, okay, 1 in 2 chance. Now that we know those probabilities for the event, we have to determine, is it an and or an or statement, okay? In this case here, we are trying to get a heads and another head, okay? So in other words, we're trying to get the two same things in a row, and they are separate events, but they are tied together. So in this case, both events happen after each other. Therefore, it is an and statement, okay? We want a heads and a second heads. Because it is an and statement, we need to multiply both probabilities to find the chance. So the probability of us getting two heads is going to be the first heads, 1/2, and this is where and now we multiply 1/2, so we get an answer of 1/4. So therefore, the probability of flipping a coin and getting heads back-to-back times is actually 1/4, or we could write it as a decimal, 0.25, which is also a percentage of 25%. I hope this has helped you. Again, remember, is it an and statement? If it is an or statement, I will have another video for that. So please be careful which one is the statement. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the day.